What's up, guys? Welcome to this quick old school unboxing video showing you guys some upcoming review discs from one of our oldest, most solid sponsors out there, and that is Dynamic Discs. I've been working with them for a long time now. They're one of the first companies to ever send me anything to test and review here on my channel. And several years later now, I'm really happy to continue to work with them. Check out all this awesome plastic from DD, Latitude, and Westside, all of which you guys can get directly from Dynamic Discs at dynamicdiscs.com. Let's take a look at what we got here. These are some fun ones for sure. I'm excited to get out and throw these. I haven't thrown a disc in quite a while now, but I have this stuff here. I have some other plastic coming, and I need to get out there and do some work. So we're going to figure it out. We're going to find a secluded spot to get out and do some filming, and hopefully be bringing you guys a full flow, steady flow of reviews. Alright, starting it off, we got the Bite. This is the Opto Bite. This is a really interesting disc for sure. So if you take a look at it, the profile and the whole design of it, the flight plate, everything is super different than just about any other golf disc you're going to see. The only other thing I've reviewed that's anywhere near this would be the Sonic. Now I really wish I had a Star Sonic, because it would be a lot of fun to test it and do some fun rounds to see where the Bite stacks up next to that. So maybe that is something that could happen in the future. I also might be getting another disc that's very similar to that coming up here soon. Stay tuned, you guys will see that in a few days, and they would be a lot of fun to mess around with together since they're kind of similar types of discs. But this thing already just feels really nice to me. I'm not sure what the weight is, if it's marked, but I think they're all right around 150. I could be wrong. I'm fairly positive that's the case though. They're lighter weight dog discs, but they are PDGA approved, and they have that old school kind of frisbee design, but kind of modernized a little bit, and with a little bit of kind of golf disc technology put into this. And I hear these fly great. And also, if you guys saw my recent putting video with Tristan Tanner, or maybe you heard the podcast we did with him, he is a high-level Latitude pro who throws the Bite, carries it in his bag. In fact, a few different pros use this disc out there on the course for very specific shots, but hopefully Tristan will be sending me some footage of him throwing this disc that I can put into the review as well, which should be really fun to see, like a high-level pro with a huge arm throw this disc, and then also me and Andy and James. So yeah, really interested to get out and see what this thing does. I hear that they will fly laser straight with like no effort, kind of like a frisbee, where you can just spin it out there and just let it hold the line. And yeah, very intrigued to see how that flies. Another interesting thing I saw is with this next disc, it fits perfectly inside the Bite, and I can almost guarantee you that this is definitely going to be something that gets tested out there. I'm going to throw this and see what happens. I'm hoping that they'll fly and maybe split apart and then fly on different angles. That'll be a lot of fun. So the next disc we got to check out is the Keystone, but I went with it in Opto plastic just to spice it up a little bit, and I'm also still kind of looking for the ultimate premium plastic throwing putter for myself, and I think this one is a possible contender to get in there. It's got a really nice feel, and might be able to bust its way into the bag if it flies the way I'm kind of expecting it to, based on the feel and the design. It feels nice. It's like yeah, it's interesting. It kind of looks like maybe like a Magic or like a PA4-ish kind of thing, but more rounded and smoother. Feels nicer in the hand. I like this flat edge on the bottom here. It's kind of hard to see with the way it's shining. Hopefully you guys are getting a sense for the design on this disc here. But I like this flat edge here, and kind of like a putting grip. If you have your finger up there, it feels pretty good. So I'm interested to see how this one's going to fly, and I'm going to test it kind of more as a thrower. So that'll be interesting. I'll report back to you guys, obviously, with the full review when ready. And last but not least, we have the Sergeant from DD themselves. Overstable distance driver, 11.4, 0, and 2.5. The Keystone, by the way, if you didn't catch that, I didn't read it out. 2.5, -1.1. Bite doesn't really have flight numbers. They might be listed on Latitude's website, but I'm not really sure. Sergeant, 11.40, 2.5. I hear these are pretty solid, and I'm wondering how this thing's going to fly. It kind of feels like my Culverin a little bit. Maybe it's a little faster, a little bit more stable version of a Culverin. That could be pretty cool to kind of layer it, just have a little bit more stability, a little bit more speed, kind of more of that aggressive hook up to it. We'll see. Not really sure what to expect from this one. I haven't really seen much about it just yet. It's relatively new, and I'm definitely intrigued to get out there and find out for myself. So thank you once again to Dynamic Discs for hooking it up and just being awesome in general, putting out all kinds of content right now for you guys to check out as well. So go make sure you're following them on YouTube. I'm sure you already are. Thank you so much also to everybody who purchased DGN merch. You can check out the link for that in the description below. And of course, huge shout out to my Patreon supporters and all of my viewers and friends out there. I appreciate you guys very much, and I'll check you later. Cheers. Thank you so much for watching, and big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. If you would like to see your name listed in the credits of all of my videos, go to patreon.com/discgolfnerd.